We finally have answers to the question on why 6ix9ine disappeared from the music industry for the last year. All of the internet beef that 6ix9ine started with King Von, Lil Durk, and Lil Reese seems to finally have caught up to him, as 6ix9ine was caught lacking in a very bad way. We have so much to share in this video, so let's get straight into it. Now, as everyone knows, Tekashi 6ix9ine loves to start internet beefs. His last internet beef was with 3 rappers from Chicago, being Lil Durk, King Von, and Lil Reese. 3 rappers who are definitely about that lifestyle, and they're not afraid to show it either. Now, 6ix9ine disappeared from the music industry for around a year now, which is also the same amount of time that King Von has sadly been passed. 6ix9ine had lots to say about King Von's sad passing, from telling him to rest in a certain liquid, to saying it was all Lil Durk's fault that he passed, and that Lil Durk sacrificed him for the better of his own rap career. It was honestly a complete mess, but it seems as if Lil Durk finally had enough of it and finally took action. Now, while Lil Durk obviously will not be taking matters into his own hands due to his massive music career and his ongoing court case, which he could be getting sentenced to near life in prison for, he still has the support of everyone who lives at O Block and that are a part of OTF to deal with certain situations that he no longer does. Now, a few weeks ago, there was a video released on Reddit. This video was kinda kept quiet until it went viral on social media, and in this video I'm about to share is allegedly members of OTF running up on 6ix9ine while he was in his parked car. Now, things didn't get too crazy, as they were in the streets of New York, which is always known to be filled with law enforcement on every single block, and you can't really get away with it as there's always traffic in the area. Now, Tekashi 6ix9ine has not been having his regular security either that he's used to having. I believe people from O Block and especially Lil Durk has been noticing that, as 6ix9ine has now been caught with several YouTubers making vlogs and things like that with no security with them, and people in general posting photos of 6ix9ine roaming the streets by himself. But here is the viral video that's been going around. Now, shortly after that video went viral on Reddit, then it proceeded to go on Twitter and Instagram. These photos were then released the next week after. Now, in these photos, you could see 6ix9ine at a doctor's office getting a cast on his arm, and there was a second photo as well, which I sadly can't share due to 6ix9ine having many bruises on his face, looking as if he was in a very serious situation. Now, this has all started as 6ix9ine has been claiming that Lil Durk is responsible for King Von's passing and telling King Von to rest in some very seriously disturbing ways. 6ix9ine even posted a photo wearing King Von's face on a t-shirt and released a caption with it saying, and I quote, "He really thought y'all loved him, he believed y'all. If he ain't slide for his brother who got hit in his head, then you thought different." He also added several laughing emojis, basically laughing at Lil Durk for not sliding for King Von. But 6ix9ine would then proceed to post a bunch of Instagram stories to his account, claiming that Lil Durk sacrificed King Von for the better of his rap career and for the things that King Von said about Lil Durk's cousin a few years ago. Now, in most Lil Durk songs, he always mentions how it's family first. If you take one of his, then he will take one of yours, and to never diss his cousin Newski as well. Now, 6ix9ine first called out Durk's song with Pooh Shiesty. In that song with Shiesty, Lil Durk says the lyrics, and I quote, "He was dissing on my cousin, now he's in that wood, huh?" Now, allegedly, King Von used to have beef with Lil Durk's cousin Newski. Apparently, there's a clip of King Von on Instagram Live allegedly calling out Newski for some issue they had at O Block. But 6ix9ine also mentions how King Von passed on November 6th, while the song with Pooh Shiesty was released on January 2nd. Now, I don't personally believe that King Von and Newski had any beef whatsoever. There was a conspiracy theory about it. Now, 6ix9ine's best friend, DJ Academics, has also told him that this is not the beef that he wants to start, especially with rappers from Chicago, as they do not mess around when you take a look at those photos that I showed earlier. Now, Lil Durk and King Von are not the only people from O Block that 6ix9ine has messed with either. Rapper Lil Reese, who was just involved around a year ago in a very serious situation, has also had his fair share of issues with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Lil Reese has been known to be one of those guys that are definitely about that life. He's definitely not afraid to stand up for himself if anything ever happens to him, and that's something I would never even mess with at all. But 6ix9ine would constantly go at Lil Reese for an incident that happened a few years ago. In this incident, Lil Reese was jumped, and in the process of it all going down, he ended up going number 2 in his pants, and it was all caught on video. Now, it was very gross stuff, but dissing Lil Reese is definitely not something you should do too often, and I think 6ix9ine has definitely learned his lesson from that, as 6ix9ine immediately stopped mentioning Lil Reese's name for the last year now. But dissing Lil Reese, Durk, and King Von is something that no rapper should really do, as most rappers that are from Chicago, especially in the O Block area, will always stick together no matter what, and will deal with situations whether it's them doing it or people from O Block. O Block is known for being one of the most dangerous places in Chicago. You mess with one person there, you technically messed with everyone. And I think, as well as many others, 6ix9ine dissing those 3 rappers as well as many others from Chicago has now led to him having a cast on his arm as well as bruises on his face and even a video of him being caught lacking. It's no secret that 6ix9ine has not been delivering singles, but now 6ix9ine's even having an issue performing at concerts due to certain areas where it's not smart for him to go. As an example, if 6ix9ine was booked for a concert somewhere in Chicago, I can almost guarantee you he would not show up to it, nor would his record label even want him to. 6ix9ine has to be very careful with how he moves, due to not only people in the industry wanting him dealt with, but people that he snitched on as well in his court case. As you can't forget, 6ix9ine snitched in one of the biggest court cases in New York, and that's not gonna go easy for him either, since he still lives in New York. But anyways guys, I am going to be ending the video here. If you did enjoy, leave a like on it, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. It's been District Trending, and I'm out. Peace.